Loves, it's Elle and welcome back to my channel and happy Foundation Friday. I am so excited to see each and every one of you. Today we are testing out a brand new foundation that just launched, HAUS LABS. So before we get started, hit the subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. Alright, so I've been ecstatic to show you guys this new foundation. Obviously, as we know, this is Lady Gaga's new launch. It is $45. I bought it at Sephora. The color range is beautiful. I'll tell you again that I picked the wrong color. It's too dark. Oh well, I'm going to get over it. But this is a little bit about it. It has a natural finish. Obviously, it's a liquid. It's long wearing. It is clean at Sephora. It has a medium coverage and hyperallergenic. They said that, let's see here, how to use. It says shake well, blend 1 to 2 pumps on pumps on clean skin, moisturized skin, and with the foundation brush, beauty blender or beauty sponge or fingertips. Okay, so my way to apply this is, since it's a natural finish, which means that it's going to be it's going to customize itself to your skincare that you have underneath. And of course, as you know, I love a good glowy skincare routine. I got the color medium neutral, totally not the right color. I'm the worst. I'm the absolute worst. Again, we will be wearing this more in the summer when I have a tan, but we are now in the middle of winter when I don't. Okay, so we're going to get over that. We are going to blend this in. But wait, you guys, just wait. So I'm going to be using a damp beauty sponge, and I shook it already, and here it is. And we're going to give this a good wear test. As I always do, I have not worn this for more than an hour because I like to always just test them out first. So we're going to dab, 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 and dab. Now, this is all the rage right now, okay? Everybody is talking about this foundation. This is supposed to be the next big thing. So it's supposed to be more serum-like. Obviously, you can tell that it is very, very dark on me, but that is okay. This actually would be really nice in the summer because I do get fairly tan. But if you want to stay with me, I'll show you how to make this match your face if you do end up getting the wrong color. Of course, you can always blend this in with a foundation that you know that always works. That's a lighter color to lighten it up. I will tell you in advance, though, I do think you need more than 1 to 2 pumps. For me, I've used between like 3 or 4, but it goes on the skin very similar. If you guys are a Lisa Eldridge foundation fan, which I am a diehard, it goes on extremely similar. To me, it's almost a dupe for that foundation. I know. Big claims here, big claims. Let me just pull my hair up out of the way. I am going to do quite a bit down my neck just to make sure I look a similar color all the way around. And the nice thing about this foundation is I have found that I don't really need to powder it all that much. And I'm giving this away real early in this video because I have to just tell you, I am so excited by this foundation. Please ignore the color, but just, can we look, like if I was to go like this, can we just look at how beautiful the skin is with this foundation? Now, it is definitely a true medium. It feels weightless on the skin. I love, love this foundation. I think it looks so beautiful. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to add just a little bit more in the places that I feel like I need a little more coverage. So for example, mine's always right here. I'm also in the middle of peel season, so my skin is a little bit more red and not as even as it normally is because I'm in the middle of doing my peels. But I really, really like it on a beauty sponge for my skin, which I am more normal to dry. I have tried it with a brush. That's how I tried it the very first time, and it went on like a dream. So if you are more oily combination, I think you would like it with either your hands or with a brush. Okay, you guys, Can we just talk about this? Look how dewy and glowy it is. It is stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I wore a white shirt, probably not the best idea. I'm probably gonna change it here. Gonna get it all over the place, but I think it's done a really beautiful job on covering up imperfections. Now again, it is a medium coverage, so it's not going to hide everything we want it to hide, but it is definitely buildable for sure. Okay, there it is. You have to tell me that this is not one of the most beautiful foundations I have seen in a long time. Weightless. Okay, so you can fast forward and see the reveal with everything on and how I ended up, you know, finally actually setting everything in the places I do. But I'm gonna take my Lawless concealer. It's gonna look a little bit light because of how dark this foundation is on me. And I am using a little bit more than normal. Whoop, okay, it's crazy, I know, don't get all crazy about it. It's Friday, we're having fun. Okay, so I'm going to lighten up these areas on the skin already. A lot better. Okay, so this this concealer that I'm using right now, you can also use the new Too Faced one. I really love, it's just not light enough for this look. When you lighten up these areas of the face with this concealer, it's not a heavy concealer. It is not a full coverage concealer. It is very serum-like. You can use a little bit more. So it's not going to cause any kind of creasing or anything like that. I love this concealer. I just want to show you my forehead, how flawless and seamless this foundation is. It is gorgeous. Okay, so now, I have also used it the very first time I wore it with the e.l.f. Putty Poreless Primer. If that is something that you would like to use, it goes over gorgeous, this primer. It does go over the primer really pretty. I'm just gonna take a little bit of my loose powder from IT Cosmetics on my same damp beauty sponge, and I'm just gonna set a little bit right here and a little bit right here. Since it is winter, I don't need a bunch of setting powder, plus you know I love a good glow. And so I'm just setting the areas where they have a tendency to be touched by sunglasses and my hands, all of that good stuff. But look, okay, love this. I can't wait to show you what it looks like. I'm probably not gonna use any bronzer or contour because I'm already a little bit darker than I normally am, but I'm gonna pop a little bit of blush, eyes on, and I will be right back to show you in natural light. All right, so everything is on. You guys, this foundation is absolutely gorgeous. It is worth all of the hype that it has been given. And it does have quite a bit of dimethicone in this. And this is what we've talked about several times on Foundation Fridays, which is fortunately and unfortunately, foundations, especially for people that are my age and older and a little bit younger, of course, I'm 43, dimethicone has a way of really just smoothing over the skin. It creates more of a flawless, smooth finish. So, as you know, I've always talked about, I try to limit the dimethicone in my skincare, and then if it's in my foundation, it just adds to something that's a little prettier on the skin. So what do you guys think? Have you guys tried this? Let's go into natural light. Okay, so here we are in natural light. This is what it looks like. It is a perfect medium coverage, totally natural finish. I'm actually gonna go try to see if I can buy my right color right now. But overall, I can make this work. I think it looks gorgeous on the skin. It sits beautifully on the skin. I'm about 2 shades lighter than I got right now. So make sure if you're buying this, either go into the store or buy 2 and then make sure you can return the one that doesn't work. But what do you guys think? I love it. I'm obsessed. I think it looks gorgeous. Let's see how it wears. Okay, so we are a total of 4 hours later. It still looks really, really good. I'm actually trying out a new product on my lips, this plumping and line filler thing. I'm actually really loving it. If I'm into it, I'll let you guys know. But anyway, the only thing, it looks really good still, but the only thing is it's odd. Like it's getting a little bit tight right here, like dry almost. So I'm not quite sure what that is. I'm going to keep wearing it, obviously, to see how this goes from here. But it's just interesting that this right here is getting a little bit tight and a little bit dry. I didn't see alcohol super high on the ingredient list, so I'm a little confused. So I'm gonna see how that rolls. I'm gonna see if like maybe a little spritz of a toner or something over it will help it. But I will report back. But the rest of the face looks amazing. It hasn't moved. It literally looks the same. So we'll check back in a little bit. All right, team, this will conclude this wear test. Sorry, I'm just at my daughter's school. She had to go to the book fair today, I guess, so we had to bring her back to school. So I'm just waiting her to finish up. But anyway, this is where we're at. It's been on a total of about 7 hours. I think it's worn great, honestly, I really do. I just still think for some reason it is getting dry in interesting places, but then the forehead looks great, and so does it right here. So definitely maybe a primer in the T-zone area would be a great bet for this, but I'll probably be wearing it all the time. I'll give you small check-ins if I remember on videos and stuff like that, but let me know if you guys have tried it. Let me know if you guys love it, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.